Hello, my beautiful. I bought a bag. Obviously, I bought a bag. I bought a Chanel bag. This is not a real Chanel bag, okay? But literally, like, it looks exact. Like, it's exact. It's exact. I don't know what the actual difference is. I know the dust bags are very different, but it's fine. This says Chanel. It's absolutely fine. Like, I call it like my Chanel bag. Like, it's literally like my baby. Anywho, the original Chanel bags are about £8,000. Pre-owned, they're about £4,000. I bought this for £180. So anyhow, I knew the shop was very reputable because, you know, like that are, you know, the jet setter, the one that has designer items, the one that's very trendy. Well, my version of that aunt went to his shop, and that is how I found out about it and everything, and she was raving about it. She has like Mulberry bags and like loads of designer items herself, and she still bought his replicas because they were so good. And literally, like, I kid you not, he has the bags which are literally like my dream bag. Anywho, this is the bag that I got. So this is like the classic, okay? It's literally a fucking replica, it is. So a couple hours before we found out the shop even existed, me and my sister-in-law were talking about getting this bag and how nice it is, but how much it costs, how expensive it is, and how bad the fakes are. And it's literally like, me and my auntie were very like angel numbers, we're manifesting things, what's meant to be will be. We're very much like that. So this day was very, very strange. Anyhow, I'll give you a tour of the bag in 2 seconds. But anyway, my sister-in-law is very classy. She works in banking, so she's also like my aunt. She doesn't shy away from spending money on nice things. And this man who has this shop has premium leather bags, and I think that's like the biggest difference between his stuff and like other stuff. But anyway, this is the bag that I got first because it's just the most classic thing in the world. So my sister-in-law got this bag as well, but she got the silver hardware. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. So what I was like, okay, is it gonna just be the outside that's looking the same, or is it gonna like have all the other bits to it? So what my test was if it had this back pocket here, because obviously that's how the Chanel bags are. So it has this little back pocket here, and I don't really know if you can see. I don't really know if you can see, but it's like slightly purple in there, so that's lined nicely as well. Mate, hold on, let me shut the back door because these kids are not even screaming in my garden. Oh, hopefully that sounds a bit better. The outside looks exactly alike. It's got the flat diamondy bits on the bottom and on the sides, and the whole front, the flap and the back is all like almost like a puffer jacket. I don't really know how to describe it. There's probably a word that people know and they buy the real versions of what this is called. But I don't. But I just love the chain, and it's like heavy. Like, this bag is weighty. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. I don't even want to open it. The main thing which I was like, okay, I don't care if it doesn't have the back pocket, the bits inside. It needs to go up in the middle because that's how the actual Chanel flap bags go. That's why this is a replica, not a fake. I've literally, like, I went to Canal Street in New York looking for this bag. For some reason, all of the like service stations in the UK have fake designer bags. Always look for this bag, and it's either the clasp is wrong, Camden High Street as well. Like, this bit is not right. Like, there's always something wrong with it. But this, okay, the only thing I'd say about this is this little dent here. That's the only thing I can say about this entire. I literally love it. And you know what's quite nice as well is that, like, because it is still like £200, it's not like you're paying £20 for something and it's just like something you're gonna shove on the shelf. It's still like I saved for this, like budgeted for this, like it's still a big deal, like I'm gonna look after it. Right, listen to this. If you know me and you're watching this, you're probably like, Jasmine, why are you buying leather bags? And okay, this is my main kind of oxymoronic part of my personality trait, is that I will kind of go cruelty-free everything, but I'm a bit of a dickhead when it comes to designer bags. I will buy real leather ones. So then there's another little like pocket bit down here, which is super duper thin. So that's maybe like for my card holder or something. So it's still like easily accessible, but safe. Oh my gosh, okay. Anywho. And then there's a little popper here. And then we get the big Chanel logo. So then we got another pocket in here, and again everything's lined with the like kind of purpley leather again, but another little flap in here for something like maybe my phone. My phone fit in here? I actually haven't put anything in here yet. Yeah, that fits in there. And then obviously we got space in the main bulk of the bag, and I really just like, I can't fault it. Like there's like little dents and stuff, but I think that's inevitable, like especially if you're traveling with it. But that's her, and I love her. And like the leather's actually like really nice, because it's not like, okay, sometimes with the fakes you get like the really really shiny leather, which is like bleh, or you get the really like grainy leather, and this is just like the perfect medium. Like yeah, there you can see there, it's like a perfect medium of shine but grain, and it's just beautiful. So you can obviously do the double strap, or the long strap, and again what you don't get with many fakes is that it has the double bit here, which gives you the option to do that a lot more easily and kind of doesn't end up ruining the bag by folding it under the flap and stuff. I love her. I love her. That is my little tour slash unboxing slash haul of my new replica Chanel bag. You know, I would only dream of having something like this, and now that I do. So I'm very 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 grateful for like how the world worked and how this ended up in my possession. Sounds stupid, but this is literally something that's like, I want this. Like this is something that's like, I look up to women that have this, and yeah, it's not the actual Chanel one, but to me it doesn't really make much. Oh, obviously I'd like the actual Chanel one. I'd love the experience of going into Chanel, buying it, being able to say, yeah, this is, I paid £8 for this, and like water a duck's back, you know. But this is more than enough for me, especially at this moment in my life. Yeah, I'm very 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 happy, as you can tell. If no one's told you lately, I'm super duper proud of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video, my darling. Bye.